Well, what do we have here? This is the Doyle 4-inch bench vise from Harbor Freight. Picked this up a couple weeks ago because I needed to replace the old bench vise. It broke. I'll show you here in a second. This vise, it's for the price. It's a $130 vise, and it claims to be 7,700 pounds of clamping force, 4.5-inch max jaw opening. This is what I like about it. It's actually got pipe jaws in it, and the throat depth is 3 5/8, which on the old center force Harbor Freight jack, you don't have that much throat depth. It's made out of ductile iron, which is really good, like what high-end vices are made out of. But a good what is it? The Wilton vices. I mean, those are $400 or $500 vices, and here for my personal use here in the shop, this should work out pretty good. It is made in China. I'm kind of disappointed there. I kind of wish it was made in Taiwan. It might be a pretty decent quality, but we'll see. We'll get this opened up, see what it looks like. The reason why I got it is my old vise. This was actually a Christmas gift back in 2004 when I first built this shop, and one of the bolts broke for the swivel base, and I think the nut here inside for the vise is broke because it's never had that much slack before. I mean, it still works, but you got to make a lot of turns with it before it starts moving back and forth. So it's just got a lot of slop, and like I said, the base won't stay tight. So that's why I'm changing it out and decided to go with this one. So let's get this one out of the box and see what it looks like. Let me get y'all set up here in a second. Hang on. All right, so let's get it out of the box. Get rid of that. It's got, owner's manual. We don't need those. I tell you, it's got some weight to it. Let's get rid of all of this. Alright, bring y'all down a closer look. First impressions, looks like a really nice vise. This is what I'm interested in, is what holds the swivel base. That actually looks pretty good. A lot of cheap vices like the center force that I have now, they either have a piece of flat bar, like a cast plate that'll go across, or they have this little cast ring. And if you do a lot of hammering, in the vise, if you have a piece of metal in there and you do a lot of hammering, that plate will break, or that ring is made out of cast. And that's the thing about that vise. That old vise, the old center force vise, is cast iron. This claims to be ductile iron, which makes it really strong. But I like seeing the wedges. So the swivel base on it should hold up pretty good. I mean, it looks like a pretty nice vise. Really smooth. Let's see what, yeah. There's no play in it. That's nice. I like seeing that. Yeah, see, I mean, it moves as soon as you turn it. Which this one, like I said, I think it's broke. See, it ain't turned now, it just started turning. It's just got a lot of slop in it. That's why I'm replacing it. I'm not going to throw it away. I got plans for it. What I'm going to do is make a base plate for it and weld a 2-inch receiver to it so I can put it on the back of my Ranger or something if I'm ever, needing a vise up at the farm or something. But, yeah, really smooth operation. You can see the pipe jaws inside here, which I like because I do have a lot of projects where I needed these pipe jaws where the old center force don't have it. Those are really smooth on it. See what the jaws, how they line up. they line up pretty tight. Not too bad. For a made in China, not bad at all. They line up really good. $130, like I said, I mean, that's a pretty good deal for 130 bucks, you know, especially for, you know, shop use. Now, will this vise hold up in a, you know, a heavy industrial shop use? You know, I can't answer that question, yay or nay. I mean, it'd probably get beat up pretty bad, but for here, you know, personal shop, I think it's going to hold up really nice. You know, the Jaws Are Replaceable, and probably give me some soft jaws for it. Let's see something. I hate doing this to a new vise, but it is ductile iron. It's not cast iron. See, if you do that to a cast iron vise, heard the difference? Listen. Now you go back to the, and this vise ain't bolted down yet. Heard the difference? Yeah, so it's ductile iron. Pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to work out pretty good for $120. I'm sorry, $130. Can't go wrong. So there you have it. 4-inch Doyle from Harbor Freight. So time will tell how long it'll last. I'm sure it's going to last at least as long as this one lasted. And again, you know, this vise right here, you can see you know, it's seen some work. You know, hammer marks, paint, you know, it's been cut into, ground on. You know, I welded these little pieces of pipe on here, so I put one for a ground clamp and stick the MIG nozzle in right here when I'm welding on something small that's clamped in the vise. But I mean, this was a $40 vise back in the day, back in 2004, and it's held up. You know, so if this one's lasted that long, this one definitely should hold up. So if you like this video, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.